Hey parents, Sister Jenny here. Last night in youth service we did our small groups, and I wanted to let you guys know what we talked about in our groups. Last night we talked about danger, heed the warnings, and that comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, "Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed lest he fall." We talked about last night how we just came back from youth camp just a few weeks now, and how on fire for God we are, how awesome our walks with Him are going. But I wanted to go ahead and take the opportunity to stop and to warn our young people of some things. There are many students that got filled with the Holy Ghost for the very first time, or recommitted their lives to God, or feel a call into the ministry now, and God's doing all of these really amazing things in their lives. But just as well as our family and our friends know how close we're getting to God, so does the devil. And the devil wants to try anything and everything he can to tear that down. So even though we're doing really good right now, and we have this fire going and we don't feel like anything can stop us, when we get in that mentality, that's when the devil can get us. And so we have to watch ourselves. We have to guard our hearts. We have to guard our friends. We have to guard our youth ministry. And so when we broke out into our connection groups last night, that's what we talked about. We talked about some of the things that can try to creep in. And instead of letting these things come, instead of letting these little things slip in, go ahead and shut it down before it grows any further. Things like gossip can absolutely tear youth ministry apart. If you hear anybody saying anything, instead of entertaining that conversation, go ahead and shut it down. Maybe it doesn't seem like a big deal right now, but it'll grow into something. The devil likes to use these little things. If you let him take an inch, he'll try to take a mile. And so we have to guard ourselves. We have to guard our youth ministry. We have to guard our personal lives. School's going to be starting back in just a few weeks, and we have to make sure that we're guarding ourselves. We can't get in this false security that, I'm on fire for God and nothing can touch me. We have to always be guarding ourselves. So we hope the young people got a lot out of the service last night, got a lot out of their small groups, and that we'll be guarding ourselves, be guarding our youth ministry. And we also need your help. Be praying for us. Be praying for our students, and that God to be able to do awesome things this year. So you guys turn your world upside down. We'll see you next week.